Yo, what is up, my precious little gamer? How's it going? How are you guys today? Chilling? I mean, it's Friday, I'm off work, so I got that going for me. That's pretty nice. Got the stream going for me. I saw Reply posted in this chat at like 10 a.m., like 6 hours ago, and yet he's not here now. Curious. Curious. Very curious. Um, so the first thing I want to do is I have all these fish in my inventory and I have 34,000. I want you to guess how much I'm gonna have after it. Then we're gonna take all that money, do a little bit of gambling. $36K? You think I will only gain 2K from all of this fish in my inventory? That's what you think? Good fish you got there. Hi, Sassy. We're guessing how much money I'll have after I sell all this fish in my inventory. I have 34K right now. Sometime after trying Charge Blade? Yeah, I get that, I get that. Oh, about my delay. Switch it to live chat before I forget. I mean, if it's not a massive one, you can get bigger. I would like to hear your poem. 41K says Sassy. You think I only have like 7K in my inventory right now? What do you think, Reply? Remember the 1st of November? Magical stream so hot. You led us astray and the stream was delayed and it should never be forgot. That's a really, really good poem. It's just too bad that my stream actually was on time. It's too bad. Alright, we're selling. We're seeing how much money I have. Buy first. Sell. 48K. Okay. Okay. Sassy was closer. But now I'm buying lotto tickets. We're buying some lotto tickets here. Okay, that's a lot of lotto tickets already. I don't know that we're gonna do this many. What's the quick? Can I just like boom, 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 boom? Come on. Do I have to do? I won. Oh, you're so disappointed or it wasn't delayed. Yeah. I won again? Big? I'm winning so much, dude. I'm winning so much. I won again, $1,000? Oh my god, dude, I'm winning all the money. All the money. What the heck? What is this going on? I won $1,000 again. Gambling is free money. That's so true, dude. It's just free money. What the heck is going on here? I didn't win? I wish they had a more expensive ticket. They need one that's more expensive. We need one that's like 5K. Ooh, 250. Too bad winning 250 is actually still losing $100. What the heck? There's got to be like a strat to doing this like super quickly. Like, what exactly do I need to uncover? $100. Finish buying every single item in the game. Crazy. It's actually. I lost again? What the heck is going on? How many tickets do I have left? I barely even spent any money. 200. Remember when I said I was gonna do 100,000 in tickets? I changed my mind, dude. $100? This is like... The scratch-offs just don't cost enough. $500? You're literally trying to pump. Insane, dude. Insane. You're bullying the streamer. You're bullying the streamer. Streamer's getting bullied. Oh no, I'm stuck now. Oh, $500. $100. So, I made a document with a bunch of fish facts for you guys. I will say, I tried to make sure they had reasonable sources attached for them. I didn't verify like I didn't go into like peer-reviewed papers and verify every single fact. I did with a couple of them, actually, but oh, $1,500. So I believe all the facts should be true, but it's not a guarantee. And there are a couple facts in there I did add, even though, or I think it was just one I ended up adding that seems a little dubious, but I did mark it, and I will elaborate on that when we get to that one. Did find them on... Well, most of these are things I've heard before. I would say, yeah, most of these are things I heard before, but, like, I knew of them, but maybe not, like, the specific amounts. Like, for instance, specifically how many eggs a certain fish, lays. Yeah. But we'll go through them after this opening card gamba. Thought it would be fun to do a card gamba at the beginning. I'm still down money. How is this possible? Where's my 100K winning? I'm certified fishing. What fish scientist do you know? Why am I getting bullied? I'm just trying to open my cards. Oh, please. Is that because you want me to start the fish facts? Is that why I'm being bullied right now? You want me to stop the card gamba? Okay. Okay, card gamba will stop soon. We'll stop. Let's do it. We'll stop right now. Alright, card game is over. Stop bullying me. Don't know any fish scientists. What if I ever meet one? I have to tell them the true fact and I choose one of the fake ones that they get arrested for misinformation. You know what? Could happen. That could happen. Alright. We're just gonna fish. And what I catch is what I'm gonna tell you a fact about. That's the plan today. Just gonna hang out and I'm gonna tell you guys fish facts And that's it. That's what I like. A good plan. Ooh, first fish means first fact. Opulent largemouth bass. Okay. Let me see what I wrote for bass here. Okay, so they are an invasive carnivorous fish. They've been spread around a whole lot of places and are not good for other fishies. They like to eat them. And it's the state fish of Georgia and Mississippi. The chat replay on the screen set to best again? No, it's set to live. Set to live chat. It should be everything. That's all I have for bass. Some fish are much more interesting than other fish. Bass is one of the least interesting ones. This be on the test tomorrow? Yeah, everything I'm saying is actually on the test, so I hope you remember all of it. Yeah, each state has a state fish. Well, they are native to Mississippi, actually. They're native to both Georgia and Mississippi. To be fair to those states. A tiny rainbow trout. Okay. See what I have for rainbow trout. These fish is gay. Good for them. Good for them. They always return to the area where they were born. Sometimes, well, when it comes time to spawn eggs, they return to where they're born, and that can be quite a distance for some rainbow trout. They are also used in water purification facilities to test if there's any pollution in the water, because they can survive in like almost all water conditions except for pollution. So if they die, it's basically because of pollution. That's cool. They help out. They're little helpers. Somebody's yelling outside. Ooh, bull shark. Okay. So, bull shark. They can live in both fresh and salt water, and they also headbutt their prey to stun them before they bite down on them. And it's also, they have the most human fatal bites of any shark. Not actually like great whites. It's bull sharks will get you. I mean, if a great white bites you, you're probably done for, but bull sharks are really aggressive. The bull shark. You know what? I believe that he had both chicken nugget. I believe that 100%. What do we got here? What do we got here? A large carp. Okay. So this is also one of the less interesting ones, but they're a bottom feeder and they eat basically anything. And also koi are carp. So I do have another fact for carp, but they're koi are a carp. I don't even like chicken nuggets. Get out of my screen. They taste like mud. Well, I imagine they're bottom feeders that eat basically anything. I imagine they're not very tasty. Thank you, Repli. I worked hard. This document probably because I wanted to like verify some stuff and like I didn't want to just like throw in some random garbage. Um, and I tried to find fun facts for every fish. It didn't work out for every fish. Like bass is pretty boring, but it took me a while. It probably took me closer to 3 hours to do. Behind the Russian carbs in a tree Taco Bell, probably. So since you know, because I just said koi are a type of carp, there are I think it's just like one Japanese town has like koi in their like what do you call them, like on the edge of the street so that they eat like the trash and stuff that falls down, like the gutter. A small pupfish. Okay. Are there any cool mating facts? There are at least a couple mating facts. Yes. Fish. Fish. Where's my pupfish? There you are. This one's a little more specific, but the Ash Meadows Amargosa pupfish of Nevada can live in as little as half an inch of water. And all pupfish are bright colored. There's no boring ass pupfish. Oh, nice on the golden ray. Fish sex good to watch. I understand our Tom Cruise screws fish. Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know about the second part, but the first part's definitely true. It can be both. It can be both Kanye and Tom Cruise. Oh my god, I got a salmon! Okay. So salmon also will navigate back to their birthplace, but they do it by smell. They have a really strong sense of smell. And the flesh color of salmon can range from pink to deep red, and it's dependent on their diet. Um, particularly their intake. I don't actually know how to say this word. Carotenoids and crustaceans. Is my stream fine? I have some dropped frame. Oh no, I'm not on. That was scary. I wasn't on the game. What did I get? An alpha tiny pupfish. We already did pupfish. Lagged a bit earlier, but it's fine now. Okay, cool. Cool. Kind of low. If you want to mail me a fish, I will give you a fact for that fish. But you only get one. You only get one. So choose whatever you want to get a fact for, and I'll do it. Oh, we caught a gar. We caught a gar. Okay. Gar. Okay. So oops, pull that back in. If you notice when you hover over a gar, it says stepbrother of the alligator. The reason for that message is because of the alligator gar, and it's so named because of apparently the resemblance to alligators. I do not see it. Um, I encourage you all to look at a picture of an alligator and an alligator gar side by side and see if you see the similarity. But I don't. Cars of course, boss. You're not wrong. Not wrong. Did you mail me a fish? Oh, you did. Okay. Pulling you. A golden manta ray. I kind of thought that you would send this. Um, there's a thing is enormous. There's a golden manta ray for everybody. And I do have a golden manta ray fact. Not a manta ray fact, but a golden manta ray fact. So, over my notes here. And the fact for golden manta ray is they actually exist. There are golden manta ray, and they are off the coast of Galapagos. They look more yellow to me than golden, but their color is so that they can blend in with the sea floor. Makes them very hard to see over the sand. No, they are not made of gold. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. New fish. Give me new fish. Get some more facts up in here. Got a toad. Okay. Toad, 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 toad. I have. Your ray was a big boy. So there's actually no difference between toads and frogs. That's not a scientific difference. They're actually both the same thing. Um, and I have two little facts for toads and frogs. I'll give you one and save the other for frog. They all have 4 digits on their front feet and 5 digits on their back feet. Unless I guess they're missing some, but you know, that's something they should have. Just like you got 2 sets of feet, and one of them only has 4 digits. That's crazy. Nice. Yeah, you can have 4 like special things, right? Game, I believe. Like 4 accessories. That's what they're called. Well, look at you over there. 3 separate particle effects. Come on, fish. Come on. Oh, Sassy got a king salmon. What do I got here? What do I got? Something new. A microscopic pike. Hey. My pike, boy. So, pike are actually cannibals. The juvenile pike form a significant portion of an adult pike diet, which is kind of crazy that the majority of what a pike eats is baby pike. So they can also swim up to 10 miles per hour, which I thought, you know, that's pretty scary. Imagine a fish swimming 10 miles per hour in a river. And a mating fact for Sassy, kind of. A single adult female northern pike can lay between 200 and 500,000 eggs. So, a lot of eggs. Oh, your little rain booties are accessories? Yeah, you gotta keep those on. They're very cute. You mean there's some difference between toads and frogs? There, there's just no difference between toads and frogs. They're the same thing. There's no scientific difference. The differences are just the differences between species of frogs. That's all. Gotta have that many eggs if you want to eat. That's true. That's probably why they have so many eggs. They provide their own food source. Ooh, a muskellunge. I was gonna look up how to properly pronounce this because I'm not entirely sure. It feels like it might be pronounced differently, but I forgot. So we're just calling it a muskellunge. They have a cute nickname, Muskie, which is apparently commonly used, but they also have a nickname of Fish of 10,000 Casts because they're very hard to catch. They're smart and evade being caught. Adults count as apex predators because they're only eaten by humans and sometimes very rarely large birds like bald eagles. Already done pike. I did specific muskellunge facts there for you. A drum! We got a drum! Please don't try and beat this to make sound. That's animal cruelty. So this line in the game, also known as Gooble Gobble, is actually a real fact. They are also known as Google Gobble. Um, I I did check that because I didn't think this was a real fact, but it is. They also are known as Gaspergoo, Grinder, and Shepherd's Pie. Don't ask me why those are names for it. I don't know that, but um, here's another little mating fact for you, Sassy. Uh, Male drums make a grunting noise, and it's not confirmed what it's for, but it's presumed to be linked to spawning, as only mature males make the grunting noise. Are rainbow trouts actually gay? Well, they are rainbow, so. Let's go in the rain so I have a chance of catching rainfish, guys. You hate that. Yeah, I kind of hated it too, to be honest with you. uh, buy some more bait. Bait shop. It's like right over here, right? That's a else front half of here. Yeah. Uh, Make it cola so that I catch things faster. A lot of clicking. Must be a good fish. Did I get a rainfish first try? Oh, I got a bull shark again. It's a big one. Big one. Oh, click, click, click. Got a leech. Okay. The leech. Leech, leech, leech. Oh, I saw Sassy got one. So not all leeches feed on blood, actually. The giant Amazon leech can grow up to 18 inches and live for 20 years, which is terrifying to me. 18-inch leech is actually terrifying. And also, there's this line here that says bringing back old school medicine. And, well, that's kind of not accurate because leeches are actually still in use. The FDA has approved leeches for medical use, and they still use them today. The FDA being the American Food and Drug uh, Association, I guess, for the non-Americans in the chat. Sassy just got another one? What the heck are you doing over there? Let me catch it so I can give Funfish back. A small crab. Crab. So, crab shells are actually a skeleton, which is really spooky. great for Spooktober, even though Spooktober is over, but it's not in my heart. Spooktober lives on. Um, and the largest crab in the world is the Japanese spider crab, which can measure up to 13 feet across. They're really creepy looking if you ever look at one. Oh, rain, come back. It's the, what's it called? Heliocopron or something like that. If I catch it, I got facts ready for it. I still actually haven't caught the golden bass. So, riff on that. Yeah, we got a pike. We already did a pike. Something new, game. You. Oh, another crab. Uh-oh, are we starting to hit the point where I've caught enough fish that we keep getting duplicates? Not what I want. I don't want duplicates. Salmon. No, rain! Rain, come back! I didn't catch any of the rain fishy. Toxic. Herb knows the map. Just on teleport. The sparkling? Yeah, I'm using sparkling. I think that should be the best one, right? Catch what I catch. Another crab. What are you doing, crab? What we got here? Another bat. We already did it. No, give me more new fish. Fish, please. Fish, please. Okay. Where are my fish? Alright, this one, oh, this one's gotta be a new one. Alright. Guaranteed different fish coming up. Got a pup fish. The heck, dude? What happened to my guarantee? There's a new fish coming right now. Sassy, don't drown yourself. Okay. Okay, new fish. New fish? Definitely new fish. A perch! It is a new fish! Can't do perch yet. Okay. So the female perch are larger than the male perch. The male ones are darker in color, female lighter in color. And the females produce so many eggs that they balloon out and become like a ball. They get really fat and circular. I like to imagine they're squishy too, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I like to imagine it. Perch is awesome food. Drink rings. I did not. So I did have an idea to do all the trash, but the idea of trying to figure out how much drink rings affect sea life in particular, I don't think that I could do that, so I kind of gave up on that idea, and we have no facts for trash. Might be your favorite fish? I've never eaten perch. Are they a white fish? My favorite fish is dolphin. Dolphin aren't fish. Toad. We already did toad. And they are white fish, but that's also racist. I much prefer to eat white fish. We got here another bass. That's crazy, dude. Just bass for days. Alright, if I don't get a new fish on this next cast, I'll let somebody choose my next fish stack. Because we're starting to get a lot of duplicates. If you got a cool perch stack, I absolutely want it. Absolutely, 100%. Another crab. Okay. Let's. What do we want? I could go fish in the ocean. I know, but there's still like over half the fish I don't have in the freshwater. I was gonna go fish in the ocean once we got like 80% of the way there, but maybe that was overestimating it. Sassy says helicoprion. Okay, we'll do that. I probably won't catch one anyways. That's a good pick. Um, they were a little hard to find facts for, but their fossils are found worldwide, so they span the entire world. And their fun pizza cutter teeth arrangement is thought to have been an adaptation for feeding on soft bodied prey. I don't really understand how that works, but I guess because they're probably pick it up in their mouth and the bottom part is what like chews it up. Um, and it may have functioned as a de-shelling mechanism. So there's your facts. They're not really pizza cutters, but yeah, they are obviously extinct. that wasn't obvious. So finding facts on it was a little different. The spikes on their doll spin inside of their gills, and the times I clean and fillet them, I mean, put myself on those spikes. Oof. So when we catch perch together, you're gonna clean mine, right? So I don't stab myself. I'm gonna mermaid fact. No. Sorry. The facts are off limits, actually. The one fish I won't do. Try every day over that. So sad. I'm liking. I have to do it. You want to see me in pain? That's so mean. Shouldn't I get a teacher who knows how to do it properly without hurting themselves? Okay, it's a frog. I got another fact for the frog. Um, wrong section. Wrong section. Um, so I don't know if this one is obvious or not, but uh, frogs leaping and jumping is just to actually avoid predators. It's not how they normally move around. I have not done koi yet. Are frogs gay? Well, yeah, the water made the frogs gay or whatever Alex Jones says. I don't know. Only skinny. Another leaf. Alright, if we catch 3 duplicates in a row, I'll give you guys a free fact. But we won't get 3 duplicates in a row. I can feel it. This is a new one. I feel it. It's a crab, never mind. You pay for it with your time. So kinda. I've got a beta tag for the congratulations. Not a cheater like somebody, so I'll walk to the bait. Oh, rain over here. Let me get some more drinks so that I catch things faster. Keep hitting. I don't know why I keep hitting that button, but I did. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. You guys are ready for a good fact. It's a toad. I lied. It's not a good one. We already did a toad. That is, I think that was the 3rd one in a row. You guys want a free fact? Oh, yeah, roughly. I know, but the guy has no idea, like, what he's talking about or anything. Roughly, you haven't asked for a fish yet. I'll give you a free fact. Any fish you want. You can get the next one, Herb. I know you paid for your first fact, but you got one. Small crab with big crab. Okay, sturgeon. How did I know? How did I know? Okay, I actually have quite a bit on sturgeon. But the very first thing I have written for sturgeon is this is Reply's favorite fish. So that's the first fact you get from me. Um, they're also a threatened species, so you shouldn't be fishing them up. Before 1800, the swim bladders of sturgeon were used as a source of isinglass, a form of collagen used historically for the clarification of wine and beer, as a predecessor for gelatin, and to preserve parchment. I thought that was pretty interesting. There are Jewish laws of kashrut. I don't actually know what that is, but it's a thing apparently. Which only permit the consumption of fish with both scales and fins, but sturgeon actually don't count as they have ganoid scales instead of the permitted, I don't know how to pronounce this because it starts with CT. I'm gonna just say cenoid and cycloid scales. So they can't eat those fish because the scales are different. Makes a lot of sense to me. Uh, Also, the sturgeon were declared to be a royal fish under statute dating back to 1324 by King Edward II of England. Technically, the British monarchy still owns all sturgeons, whales, and dolphins that inhabit the waters around England and Wales. So if you do catch one, which you shouldn't, they're actually property of the king. Orthodox Jews? Yeah. Yeah. So there, I got some. I feel like the sturgeon facts were pretty good, and I'm glad they were good because I knew you like sturgeon, so I could give us some good facts and multiple of them. Code. Fishy, green fishy. Let's go. No, a bluegill. That is a new fishy though. Bluegill, bluegill. Bluegill. So I thought these were actually different fish, but bluegill are also known as bream. I thought bream were a different fish than bluegill, to be honest with you. They're also known as brim, sunny, or coppernote, and they can swim backwards. And they rarely hybridize with other members of its genus, so they don't stay exactly. But it's rare. Meteor splash? Oh, where? Where's the meteor splash? Oh, you got a Namwakaris. I don't, I don't think most fish can swim backwards. Got a turtle! Cute little turtle. Bring him back. the turtle's shell is also part of its skeleton. Again, spooky. Um, it's made up of over 50 bones, which include the turtle's rib cage and spine. And turtles can feel when you touch their shell, so they can also feel pain from that. So please don't abuse the turtle's shell. And don't do it anyways, but especially don't do it because they can feel the pain. Ring? Nah. Where are my ringfish? Guppy! Another new one. Guppy, 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 guppy. Guppy. If you wonder. Um, Guppy are also known as the rainbow fish. I believe there are multiple fish that can also be known as a rainbow fish. Um, they are used to combat malaria in places where it's a problem because they eat a lot of mosquitoes. And they also test drinking water. If you put a guppy in some water and it dies, water's no good. Don't drink it. um, it's because they're kind of like party fish, so they should be alive unless the water is bad. That's the idea behind using it to test your water to drink. The pet tortoise and the lady from the park told me the same, like being scratched on the shell. Yep. Always put guppies in your water. Well, the other dead fish don't necessarily mean the water is bad to drink. It would mean that the water is bad for that fish. That's the difference there. Other turtle. It's like just dead water, dead fish water out. All right, you do you. Okay, we got a pike. Okay. Get now. 1 star. What is it? What is it? Something new. Oh, we got a catfish. Curb, we got your catfish. So catfish can actually be electric. They can like electric eel give you a shock. Um, got catfished. So I believe I've already told you guys this fact before, but maybe Sassy doesn't know it. One way to go fishing for catfishing or for catfish is called noodling, and you just find the catfish hole in the water and you stick your hand down it and grab the catfish when it bites around your arm from the inside and pull it out. I wouldn't fish that way, but some people do. Okay. All right. All right, Curb. All right, dude. Okay. a large carp. Alpha large carp. Why are you guys? Why is the chat like this? And don't anyone dare say chat is a reflection of the streamer, because that's not what's happening right now. Another bath. Okay, I knew you were gonna say that. Good one, dude. Fish? New fish? New fish? Fish? Another bass. Alright, if this isn't a new fish, you get something. Or get to choose. Got a crab. Big crab. What do you want? What do you want, Herb? I mean, I guess you're right in that sense, but no. Also, no. What fish you want a fact for? Give me, give me a freshwater fish you want a fact for. That's on rank 42. Are you wearing that title because I said I never caught a golden bass yet? Is that what's going on right now? Hey, Kurt's not picking a fish, so somebody else pick a fish.
Eh.
Not even online, Replay. Okay, okay. I'm actually getting bullied. Guppy. Another catfish, a microscopic one. You know what? That's fair. Another leech. What are we missing? We're missing one. Oh, the try hard one. Okay, not super try hard, but catfish by dwarf. Ooh, an alligator. Okay, that's a good pick up. So a group of alligators is actually called a congregation, and they can regrow up to 9 inches of their tails. So if they lose 9 inches of their tail, it'll regrow back. And they build nests where they keep their eggs. Dry rabbit. Sorry. Sorry for you. I like that we're three different sizes. Alligators are cool. They're kind of dumb. Dumb. Like, mentally. There's this one. I think maybe it was linked in our Discord. Oh, Moon Eye. Hold on. Well, I'll continue with this thought before I forget it. There's this one GIF that's so funny where somebody like throws food into like a pit of alligators and one of them like goes up to get it, but then like another two alligators just kind of like block it and like start moving to the water and like push him into the water also so he can't get the food. It's so funny, dude. It's just actually so funny. Mooneye, 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 Mooneye. Uh, why? What's happening here? Why am I getting bullied in my own chat? It'd be illegal. Okay. So the name comes from the metallic shine of their eyes. Um, they live across eastern North America, living in the clear waters of lakes, ponds, and rivers. No dirty water for them. Must be clear. Spoiled little brats. Oh, those were Crocs? Oh, you know what? They might have been Crocs. You know, I don't normally go out looking for like violent things like that curb, so I got no bait attack. We pick up. Ooh, I got a black cowboy hat. So, alright, let's no rain, right? I'm headed to the ocean. I can do some saltwater fish facts. Nature is violent, but that doesn't mean that I want to see it. Point. Oh, this is a try-hard one. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What did I get? Oh, coelacanth. Nice. I really like this fish. Um, coelacanth. It's not like I googled croc on croc violence. Oh, I thought you did. I click so fast. um, so I've definitely said this fact before, just because I like this fish and it's in a lot of games, surprisingly. Um, but they were thought to go extinct some 66 million years ago until 1938, when it was caught in the Indian Ocean near the southern coast of Africa. It can unhinge its jaw, and its brain is actually very tiny um, compared to the cavity. The cavity is just filled with fat around the brain, and their gestation period can last up to 3 years. So there's another mating fact for you, Sassy. Oh, we got a dogfish. Got a dogfish. And these aren't okay, this isn't a dogfish. This is a dogfish shark, as evidenced by looking at it. It's obviously the dogfish shark. A dogfish is something else. The goblin shark's really good. I love the goblin shark. The term dogfish, though, comes from the behavior of the species, where large groups of these small sharks will come together and hunt, and they can be very aggressive in pursuit of prey. So, like a pack of wild dogs or wolves. Um, in Europe, actually, if you order fish and chips, it's probably dogfish. Um, so the international demand for their meat is quite high, and they've had a sharp decline in their population because of this. What a dogfish. Yeah. Uh, Never had fish and chips? Crazy. I kind of now, like right now, after reading that, am really wanting fish and chips. Kind of sounds really good, actually. I mean, it's just fried fish and then French fries. But yeah. Ooh, we got a swordfish. Got a swordfish. Um, Started reading sawfish. Okay, so um, what do you what do you mean by not traditional fish and chips? I mean, as long as you have fried fish fillet and French fries, you have fish and chips. It's not a marlin slash swordfish. It's a swordfish. They're two different things. You're driving me. You can. I'm gonna lose it, dude. I'm gonna lose it. Okay. um. So swordfish have a specialized organ near the base of their rostrum. I meant to look up what a rostrum is to tell you guys, because I don't know, and I did want to know, but I forgot to do that. Which produces unique hydrophobic oils, and these oils are secreted from pores on the front of the head and are thought to form a highly hydrophobic layer so that they can reduce drag during high-speed pursuits. They also have no teeth, and their brain has its own heating system to protect the brain itself and its eyes when it's rapidly changing temperatures in pursuit of said prey. Their their what? Their rostrum. You need one of the systems. I got a 0 star. That's actually rare for my setup. Is their beak? Okay. I got a treasure chest. Get the heck out of here, dude. Their pointy bit. Their sword. Get their chest back, please. I already said I didn't have trash bags. I already said that. A herring. Okay, herring. Got for herring. The herring has played a highly significant role in history, both socially and economically. During the Middle Ages, herring prompted the founding of a Great Yarmouth and Copenhagen and played a critical role in the medieval development of Amsterdam. In 1274, while on his deathbed at the monastery of Fossa Nova, south of Rome, when encouraged to eat something to regain his strength, Thomas Aquinas asked for fresh herring. Very popular fish back in the day. Big cities we still know of created because of this single little fish. Are you charged with you guys are pissing me off? Okay, you guys want a treasure chest fact? The fact is you're not gonna fish up a treasure chest. There's your fact. My parents just saw the day. Shrimp! Little shrimp boys! Boy. Yeah, just a little extra fun fact here: the mantis ray shrimp are not actually shrimp. Um, so shrimp can see ultraviolet light and have a 360-degree field of vision thanks to the compound eyes. Certain shrimp species, like the snapping shrimp, for example, can produce a loud noise by snapping, spoiler alert with their name, their claws together, which is used in communication and also to stun prey. Cleaner shrimp species help maintain the health of other marine creatures by picking parasites and dead skin off their bodies. Um, that's why a lot of people will have cleaner shrimp in their aquariums at home because they help keep the aquarium nice and fresh and clean and their fish healthy. Um, and some of those cleaner fish actually go inside the mouths of fish, other fish, and clean like their teeth up. What are they if they aren't shrimp? I don't know. Don't know. Decided fish mouth right. Alright, dude. uh, Got here. A wolf fish. What's my little wolf fish factoids? Um, so they get the wolf fish name for their teeth. They look like little wolf teeth. Um, Atlantic wolffish create proteins that enable them to survive extremely cold temperatures, um, as far down as 0 degrees Celsius for sure, but it's believed that they can go even colder without damaging any of their organs. It's the 24/7 fish stream, the 24/7 fish fact stream. Getting Doomsday as a Scientologist. I'll stop cruise jokes in chat. They wouldn't DMC me, they would actually just come to my house and like kick my teeth in. Is he not getting any of this? Alright, you guys want me to go to the rain? Hold on, I'm catching another fish. Oh, we got another swordfish. Not tomorrow. Yeah, this is like the best AFK. fishing over there in the room? Oops. Fell in the water. I'll even drink a cola for you guys. Surely I'll get a new fish, right? Get a ringfish right now, right here. Right now and right here. If I can catch anything. Favorite marlin is the Indo-Pacific sailfish. Interesting. Pupfish. I already did pupfish. No, I was gonna get that. I was walking over to it. Didn't get to see what it was. I think it was a gar. But you turned your back on me, so I'm not sure. What? Okay, dude. Can't even get up. Oh my god. How am I gonna get a rainfish if I'm getting punched? Wait, I thought you weren't even supposed to be able to punch me while I had my line out. Or is it only when I'm like catching a fish? Yeah, you can punch people in this game. What did I get? I got a drum. Did drum. Oh, no. Back. Alligator over there. Ooh, I got an Amalcaris. I got one of the rainfish. Okay. What I got? The Anomalocaris is also an extinct fish. It may be the first apex predator, dating back to the Cambrian era. So I tried to verify this fact. Wikipedia says older fossils have been found. They could be apex predators, but it did not even give a source. So I don't know why that was on Wikipedia without a source. And I couldn't find anything in a relatively quick search. Couldn't find any like papers on this subject. Not saying I spent a long time searching, but so as of right now, we're gonna say that it may have been the first apex predator. True facts don't need sources. Okay. True. Yes, it's a real thing. Like, oh my god. They're different fish, dude. They're different. Guppy, you're the first apex predator? That's crazy. You have lived a long time. You see, hunted sassy. Even though you're like a fifth of his size. We got a walleye! That's a new one. The walleye. The name walleye comes from its pearlescent eyes caused by the reflective tapetum lucidum, which is Latin for bright tapestry or coverlet, which is a layer of tissue in the eye of many vertebrates and some other animals. So it's like it's right behind the retina is the layer there, and it's pearlescent, giving it nickname walleye. Which, in addition to allowing the fish to see well in low light conditions, gives its eye an opaque. The carp, we already did carp. Go back to the ocean. Hope you guys are enjoying my fish facts so far, because I'm enjoying telling them to you. And I was enjoying doing the research, even though it was quick and not extensive research. I still enjoyed it. I learned something, got some specific numbers instead of just general ideas. Like that. Very much enjoying it. Good. Debate. Oh, another try hard. I won't see this. That's crazy fasting. I got a squid. The item honor my a D&D item and honor my fish facts. Thank you. What's the item? Squid, squid, squid. I was tempting to do squid and just make a fact about vampire squid in specific, but the picture doesn't look like a vampire squid, so that one. So squid. Squids are actually intelligent, just like octopi, but they're not nearly as intelligent as octopi. They have 3 hearts, and they have the largest eyes in the animal kingdom compared to body size. They also communicate by changing colors, and they change colors with their light-producing organ. Really trustworthy tome of fish facts. You're smart as a squid? Dang. Can I... God, I'm gonna like spam people. Trying to fish! Yeah, another wolffish. We already did wolf. Yeah, it is a good item. I don't know if I said that because I started getting bullied really hard, but good item. I caught a whale in this session? No. Uh, ever before? Yes. The only thing I haven't caught is the golden bass. You literally can't. I can't even go far enough away. Well, you'll find out about that fish if I catch one. Okay. I don't understand why I'm getting bullied right now. We caught a stingray! So, stingray? Okay, please, 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 please. Stingrays did nothing wrong. First of all, I just want to get that out there. Stingrays did nothing wrong, and Steve Irwin would agree. They also have no bones in their body. They have special senses they use to search for food. They have special gel-filled pits across the front of their face, which allows them to pick up electrical signals from other animals when they move. Stingrays like to live by themselves, only coming together for breeding and migration. Some of the largest rays, such as manta rays and cownose rays, which, by the way, the manta ray is the one we catch in this game, never stop swimming, and they migrate in the thousands to feeding grounds each year. These groups can reach up to 10,000 individual stingrays, and they're known as a fever. They can also be electric. They'll have one bone in their body. Got a grouper. Grouper. So grouper is a very wide overarching term. Many fish are labeled as grouper. So many grouper are also food fish and are farmed. And unlike most other fish species, which are killed or frozen, groupers are usually sold alive in the markets. I tried figuring out why that was the case. Real quick, I didn't get anything. I didn't get an immediate answer, so I'm not sure why that was. They can weigh up to 680 pounds and can be over 7 feet long. One fisherman said a grouper swallowed a 4-foot shark whole that was on his line. So theoretically, a grouper could just swallow a child or a manlet. You just swallow them whole. That's a little bit scary. Can't even get it. I can't get it. Okay. Live equals fresh. That is true, but other fish, again, are mostly sold as chilled or frozen. So I don't know what the difference with grouper and why they're better fresh is. But it also seems weird because it seems like it'd be harder to keep a big giant grouper, although not all of them are giant, as I said before. There are many different species of fish that are labeled as grouper. I got a great white. Level 39. So great white shark are the largest predatory fish in the world. They're also warm-blooded, whereas most sharks are cold-blooded and have attacked boats and sunk at least one boat. So Jaws, where the shark's attacking a boat and sinking it, kind of accurate, you know? Okay, not really at all, but they have attacked boats in the past and have sunk at least. Um, but you are more likely to be hit by lightning than to be bit by shark, any shark. That includes the bull shark. Oh, okay, Herb. A wolffish? Didn't they sink the boat in Jaws? Or did he just attack it and it didn't sink? I don't know. I don't even like the movie. Are you more likely to bite a shark than you are to be bitten by one? Uh, does like eating shark count? Because that was the case, and yes, people hunt and eat a lot of shark. Well, mostly they use it's just their fin. They just want shark fin. But yeah. Fish and sharks. We got a hammerhead. All right. Doing all the sharks. Um, so hammerheads actually do use their heads as like a hammer. They will hit the fish to stun them and to run them out of energy so that they can just latch on with their mouths and bite them. They are critically endangered, so rip hammerheads. And even though they are voracious predators, they are scared of bubbles. So, if you're scuba diving and you want to get next to a hammerhead shark, you have to be very cautious and you have to not exhale bubbles. They also have a really good vision and they can see pretty uh, wide range, but they have a dead spot right in front of them because of their weird ass head. There's no pitch black in front of the can't see as long as you have cool eyes like a bird. A seahorse. Okay, seahorse. Got some seahorse. So their tail is prehensile. They can grab things with their tail. Their body is also bony. It's not soft and delicate like it may seem. Um, and they can change their color and their eyes move independently. And this next fact is something I alluded to earlier in the stream. We have a fact from the Guinness Book of World Records, which is not a reliable source. They're they are historically known for being not good with anything in many different ways. Um, but I so their claim is the dwarf seahorse is the slowest fish in the world by swimming 5 feet per hour. I tried verifying this also to see if I could find out what the slowest fish was, if it was this seahorse or not. I really could not find anything on it. I did find one source that said the dwarf lanternfish was slower. There is such thing as a lanternfish, and there's a dwarf lantern shark, but there's not such a thing as a dwarf lanternfish. So that source is not to be relied upon. Um, So who knows what the slowest fish is? Because I'm not about to take Guinness's uh answer for anything. And also, I excluded the mating fact for seahorses because last time I said the fact about seahorses, Sashi McGee yelled at me, called me basic, and everybody knew it, and so I excluded it from this list. That's a fact for you. We got a marlin. Marlins can actually change color, lighting up their stripes just before attacking prey. What that does for them, not really sure, to be honest with you. They can grow up to 16 feet long and weigh up to 1,800 pounds, which is enormous. Um, the speeds that they can go, including sailfish, have been greatly exaggerated. Um, and as many publications give these greatly exaggerated numbers, um, I saw one that said 68 miles per hour, but I looked at a peer-reviewed study that said the maximum speed they could go if I was reading it correctly. It was a little over my head, but because of how it was written. But the paper said that they could go maximum 22 miles per hour. I'm not sure exactly which species they were talking about. I didn't write it down for some reason, but that was their limit. The paper said was 22 miles per hour, not these 68 that other publications have said. Or like if you just Google marlin top speed or sailfish top speed, you'll get numbers that are not accurate. So there you go. Oh no. My mouse wasn't in the game. Manta ray. Okay. Alright, manta ray, where are you at? 22 miles per hour is still very fast, I agree, but it's not nearly as fast as people would have you believe. Manta ray. The name manta comes from the Spanish word mantle or cloak, which, if you look at the manta ray, definitely makes sense. The manta's skin is covered in a mucousy film, and if you touch it, it will remove and destroy this mucus, so do not touch it. Um, they also, if you've seen pictures of manta ray, you'll notice they always have fish with them, usually on the underside, but they could be beside it or on top of it, like hanging onto it. These are called remora, um, and they basically just clean the manta ray in exchange for protection and eating the scraps the manta ray leaves behind. Got no bait. Huh? I think there's bait around here. Oh, there's rain. Go fishing them. I don't think that's right, Sassy. I I hate to break it to you, but I actually think that's wrong. Give me another rainfish. Yeah, 2 I didn't do, but they're the more rare ones. But I want them. I want to tell the fact. They're also the more interesting too. And more data on. So what's wrong with you guys? Really don't. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, it was like another alligator. We already did you. I wonder how many fish we're still missing facts for. I felt like I've done quite a few now. At least 15, what I was counting. I'm definitely missing the golden bass, you're not wrong. Crab, we've done crab. We're missing 28 still. What? Let me catch them, game. Let me catch them. Gotta tell my fish facts to the masses. Oh my god, Herb. Rainbow trout. We already did rainbow trout. We're going back to this. No rain? That means one fish. Where you at? We have not done axolotls yet. Axolotl. This next one isn't a new fish. I'll do an axolotl fact for you instead. We have not done a snail fact yet. Hammerhead. Okay, that wasn't an axolotl, but I promised we would do one if it wasn't a new fish, so. So axolotls can actually grow back lost limbs in only a few weeks. It can even regenerate its lungs, its heart, its spinal cord, and parts of its brain if it suffers a head injury and heals without any scarring. But only up to 5 times. And as far as I could tell, we don't know why it's only up to 5 times. Um, but yeah, they can heal basically anything on their body, but only up to 5 times, and then it just stops healing. The little antler-like protrusions on their heads, with those little feathery bits, are actually its gills. Those are its gills. But it also has lungs too, as alluded to in the healing portion of this that I mentioned. So it can breathe both air and in the water. And they are only found in Mexico. The over the garden wall reference? I don't know what over the garden wall is. I wish I could regrow my brain. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I can't regrow what was never there, right? Cartoon show? Is it in Japanese though? Because that's what matters. Not in Japanese, I can't watch it. Got a marlin. Is anybody else looking for a specific fish fact? Anybody want to know one that we haven't done yet? Denise no watching. That's actually exactly what they say. 5-star. That's what I like to see. Let's get that full alpha completion. Got a soda can. Wonder which whale I picked for my whale fact. Want an angelfish fact? Alright. If this isn't a new fish, I'll do an angelfish fact. And then we'll do whales after that. Oh, I guess we're doing whales right now. Alright. You know that saying, it's a whale of a time? It's so funny because I was playing with somebody before I had ever caught a whale, and they caught a whale, and I said I was having a whale of a time, and so I'm really glad that that's the line for the whale. Yeah, just a random little tidbit there. But the whales are not fish. They are mammals. And you can check the age of a whale by checking its earwax. Every 6 months, it grows a new layer of earwax, so you can count them like the rings of a tree to find out how old it is. I don't know if you guys know the 52 hertz whale, but it's a whale that sings, I guess. I don't know what they call whale talk. I guess singing in 52 hertz, and nobody would respond to it. So it was called the loneliest whale in the world. But that whale now has a friend, found another whale that also is responding in 52 hertz. So very happy days on that. This is another fact I could not find a source for, but I saw repeated multiple times, and I don't have a paper for it, so it's very dubious at best. Um, but there are reports of whales trying to mimic human speech. Uh, I don't know if I believe that. I feel I feel like I want to believe it, but I don't know. I would need some good evidence, and I didn't have any. So here's your whale facts. There was no specific whale. Well, I mean, I guess there was a specific whale, but not a specific species of whale. Sounds made up. It really sounded made up to me too, which is why I tried hard to find a reliable source for it, but couldn't. What were we gonna do next? Oh, angelfish. Angelfish. You big, we small, they really hearing us on that level? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, whales do like to communicate, so it is like that's the one only like credit I'll give that. I don't even know what to call it. Proposed fact is that whales do like to communicate. So maybe it's attempting to communicate with us, but that's like it's such a stretch in my mind. I don't know. I don't know. I would need to see some good evidence for this one. Alright, next fish. If it's not a new one, we do an angelfish fact. Have they ever been shown to try to communicate things smaller than them enough? As far as I know, they only communicate to other whales of the same species, so no. Can I speak whale? No. I'm not gonna do the Dory thing. Kind of partial fish am I? Not actually a partial. I hate to break it to you. If it turns out you have to stop eating well, yeah. Crayfish. I don't know why I almost said grayfish. Crayfish. 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 Uh, just a couple short ones. They can regenerate their legs more than 5 times as far as I know, and they swim backwards very fast. This is my VTuber lore. Uh, you gotta find all the secret hidden items, and each one will give you a piece of my lore that you can put together and establish a story from that. So I hope you're hunting for those items. Pupfish. We already did the little puppy thing. For reach, imagine it pattern that can be derived from that. Yeah. Oh, I agree. Like it's like when you listen to like static and you're like, oh, a ghost is talking, kind of thing. Oh, we got the horseshoe crab. This is what I wanted. Okay, love me some horseshoe crabs. Okay. Um, horseshoe crab. They are not extinct, but they are a very old species, and their blood is bright blue and used in medicine. Uh, Specifically, it's used to test vaccines because their blood contains immune cells that are very responsive to toxic bacteria. So it's a good first like litmus test of a vaccine. Um, their blood costs $60,000 a gallon. So, very expensive for some blood. Oh, you receive the ghost static talking through teeth film. The blood good for toxic people as well. I don't know. Got a toad! We already did toad. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll take just some random, like if you show up with a bag of random horseshoe blood, horseshoe crab blood, I don't think they'll take it from you. I think it has to be like from a facility that has medical standards. But what is best? Toads or frogs? Well, it's obviously frogs. What, you vote toads? Oh my god. Whoa! That's a... Is that bigger? Hold on. Herb, come over here. We need to check sizes. Bring yours out. Herb? Herb isn't on the server anymore. That's what she... Okay. Rainbow trout, we already did that? Okay, let's see whose is bigger. It, it's gotta be Sassy's. Sassy's is bigger. Sassy's is bigger. That's crazy. Sassy's is so big. Is it 60? What's your Sassy? God. Oh, really? It really looked like yours was bigger. Do you think it's because your model's bigger? Do you think that affects it? Yeah, because yours really looked bigger. I wonder if shrinking yourself actually like shrinks the fish too. And Safi enlarged himself, so it might have enlarged his fish and combined. Turtle, we already did turtle. Okay, let's do an angelfish. Let's do the angelfish. Where? There you are. Um, so angelfish are apparently one of the most common kept fish in home aquariums. It actually was a little surprising to me. One of, not the most. I think like there are a couple that are more commonly kept, but they get more aggressive as they mature, and especially during the mating season. So you really don't want to have multiple angelfish in the same tank, and you want to, or really with other fish at all. So it's recommended to keep them alone in a large 55-gallon tank. Minimum size 55 gallons for one adult angelfish. And the tank needs to be kept very clean. So they don't seem like the easiest fish to keep around. A lot of water for one fish. Yeah, it is. A crappie. Okay, crappie. This is this fish. So the most interesting fact about the crappie fish would be that they're not interesting in any way, shape, or form. There's literally nothing interesting about them. Their name is very apt. Get this out of my face, dude. It's the most basic ass fish you could imagine. It's literally just fish. I've got no bait attack. Can't believe I did poor crappie like that. Yeah, it's a little mean, but like I literally couldn't find anything to write about. Like they're really just like a fish. They're just a fish, dude. They're like the most fishy fish. They're just fish. Nothing unique about them. Salmon. We already did salmon. Okay. Let's do another one here. Let's do a bowfin. You guys feeling bowfin? Let's do a bowfin fact. Bowfin can breathe both water and air, which is they're a bimodal breather. They are also known as dogfish. But as I alluded to before, the dogfish in this game is actually a dogfish shark. And I think multiple other species are called dogfish too, as a common name. But this would be one of them. They're ambush predators, and they eat frogs, flies, bats, other bowfin, and dragonflies. That is massive. Bluegill. Did I do bluegill? Yes, I did. Which a bowfin would eat. Yeah, I saw that dragonflies, and I had to put that in there because I know you think dragonflies are cool. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not denying that dragonflies are cool. I was just saying that. That wasn't an indictment on dragonflies. All right. Let's see. What have we not done in freshwater? Freshwater. Freshwater. You know what? Since we're not gonna catch it, let's do a golden bass fact. You guys ready for the golden bass fact? Okay. The golden bass. Alright, hold on. Fishing. No, wait. Okay. Golden fact for the golden bass. Alright, I'm done. I'm done dragging it out. Okay. So the golden bass is actually real. They are extremely rare. I tried looking for an estimate on how rare they are. Or they're just a rare coloration of bass. I couldn't find out how rare they are, but they are extremely rare and they do exist. Oh, wait. I don't think it's coming. I think it's staying over there. Oh, it's coming slowly. Golden bass fact equals they exist. Yeah, well, I was actually, I mean, I don't know about you, but I thought it was fake. Like, I thought it was just for the game. What happens if I drop one? I don't know, dude. Flops around on the ground, I guess. That's cool, you guys. Oh, IRL, that's super cool. Alpha. To the rain. Okay. See, if we don't catch a new fish this time, I'm gonna do goldfish. Which, let me just say, riding goldfish, I was probably the most heated on doing the goldfish fact that I wrote. Just, we'll get to it. Perch. Okay, let's do this goldfish. Let's get this out of here. I feel the goldfish are very unfairly treated. First of all, don't put them in a freaking little cartoon bowl. Give them an actual full-sized aquarium that they need to live. In my notes, I specifically in all caps wrote, "Don't put in a freaking cartoon bowl, thanks." That's my notes. They actually don't have stomachs. They can live for 40 years if you care for them correctly and give them a actual aquarium, not 2 days like a lot of people do. A group of them is called a troubling, which I thought was a fun thing for them, and they can actually recognize owners' faces. Which also leads me to my final point. If they can recognize your face, that means they don't have a 3-second memory. I don't even know how that possibly could happen. But, like, that fake fact becoming a thing. So, I was very heated writing this one. I just feel like goldfish get very unfairly treated and often abused. So. Another crappy. It's really been done dirty. They really have. They really have. Very troubling facts. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sassy. People literally think they have a housefly lifespans because of how bad they are missing. Exactly right. Great way to put it. Don't let them near talk. A toad. Okay, let's do a fact for king salmon. So, king salmon are also known by the name Chinook salmon, which I really like that name a lot more. Um, they are not actually the largest salmon. The Siberian taimen is the largest salmon. So their king title makes even less sense. They have type, which is when they return to freshwater, they undergo a drastic change. Their coloration darkens, and males develop elongated, hooked mouth parts. The elongated mouth is what is known as the kite, and they grow long canine teeth. Are there any queen salmon? No. There are multiple other fish that have queen in their name, but not salmon. I don't think. So sexist. I know. Another crappy. Well, guess what? We're doing a koi fact instead. So, as I said before, koi are a type of carp. The largest koi fish ever recorded was 4 feet long and 91 pounds. That's a massive fish. Um, Koi fish can also get sunburned, so you need to actually make sure that they have some shade that they can go under. Um, Koi fish also are very social fish. They really like having other koi fish around. So keeping them in a group is beneficial to them. And the oldest koi fish to ever live was 226 years old. Sunscreen for the koi. Is that all of the fresh? I think we cleared all of the freshwater fish. No. Snail. We have a snail left. Would you guys eat escargot? I'll tell you my answer after you guys tell me your answer. Jumper. You have eaten escargot. You like it? Was it good? You've also eaten escargot. Did you like it? Was it good? Tastes like garlic? Was it potentially because it was made with tons of garlic? Oh, I finally got a king salmon. Dude, let's do that snail fact. I don't think I would eat the escargot to be honest with you. I mean, I'm sure it could taste good. It's just uh, you know, they say that vision is like half of eating, and I can't get over it. Bland and vehicle for seasoning, and you'd rather not. Okay, snail facts. The sea snail makes up a majority of snail species, so most snails are in the sea. They can sleep for up to 3 years, which, God, I wish I was a snail, dude. That's the dream. Um, Freshwater snails usually reproduce asexually. People first recognized snail serum's value in skincare in the 1980s when members of the family owned snail farm noticed how handling snails made their skin clearer and softer. Since then, snail mucin has been valued for erasing wounds or other blemishes in countries. So, snail mucus is still used in, not still, it's only been since the 1980s, but it's used in cosmetics. Hey, what if I was a worm and they should be saying what if I was a snail? Because they actually are. Damn. That is all. We have completed all of the freshwater fish. Let's go. Let's go on to saltwater. So we do still have one of the miscellaneous ring fish, but we'll start doing some saltwater, right? Hot something. Let's do Atlantic salmon. They are what's known as anadromous. The fish hatch in freshwater habitats, but spend their adult lives at sea. When they reach sexual maturity, they migrate back to freshwater habitats to spawn again. Anadromous means that they go between fresh and salt water. How much money do I have? That button. I have 36K. I don't know how much saltwater you could just do squid and octopus facts and we'd be here all day. Oh man, so octopus was probably the hardest uh uh fish to write facts for because I specifically had to stop myself from just writing an entire essay on them. I love octopus. And there's so many different kinds and like I could just go on and on all day. A sea turtle! Sea turtle! We haven't done sea turtle yet. Sea. Oh, sea turtle. You can tell sea turtles apart, like individually, it's not just species, by the scale patterns on their face. They're all unique. Um, and the sand temperatures determine the sex of the sea turtle. So how hot the sand is when they're still in the eggs will determine its sex. And this is something that people have talked about with global warming um, for at least like 20 years now that I know, probably even further back. But it could cause problems for sea turtles in the future because they might all, I forget if otter is male or female, but yeah, it could cause that. And only 1 in 1,000 of the baby turtles actually make it to adulthood. Yep, this one's baby. Well, oh, I've got no bait attached. So, I mean, they were studying sea turtles, and they've noticed, like, that certain turtles are the same one by their face pattern. It's not like they went out and, like, checked every turtle. Oh, hold that turtle again. Hold on. The baby turtle filter is one of those things that makes you think about existence. It really is, dude. I don't know what it is about turtles, like specifically sea turtles too. That it's just like, I don't know. There's for some reason just give off like a majestic like vibe. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, I look like I'm the head of the turtle. Hey, fishy, fishy. Yeah. Oh, another sea turtle. Okay. Let's do the final rainfish, which is lead six sickness. Lead sickness, I believe is how you pronounce it. They are also extinct, so out of the 4 rainfish, only the horseshoe crab is not extinct. Um, they are the largest ray fin fish and one of the largest fish ever. So the largest ray fin and overall one of the largest fish to ever exist. Rayfin fish is a very common fish type. It includes tuna, anglerfish, swordfish, salmon, cod, sunfish, gar, oarfish. Um, it's what makes a rayfin fish is it's a type of bony fish, and the light fins have webbing over them. All the rainfish. What are they doing fishing? Oh, Embers Adrift? I wish, dude. I wish. He'd pick this. So big. Another seahorse. Let's do a tuna fact. We can do tuna. Um, albacore tuna typically measure between 15 to 40 inches long and weigh 10 to 25 pounds, which is on the low end side of tuna. But tuna, different types of tuna can be wildly different sizes. So the bluefin tuna, the biggest member of the tuna family, um, can be up to 1,500 pounds. Typically, though, they only weigh around 500 pounds and can reach a length of 7 feet. But some species of tuna are on the brink of extinction because of overfishing. A common theme with fishes. People are overfishing like crazy. Actually a problem. One star. We got here. Krill! Let's do a krill fact. Krill. Okay, krill. The Antarctic krill makes up an estimated biomass of around 379 million tons, and over half of this biomass is eaten by whales, seals, penguins, seabirds, squid, and fish each year. That's a lot. But they are a very important part of the food chain right at the bottom. They feed on phytoplankton and sometimes zooplankton. What do we got left here? We don't have very many left. When would I choose except for anglerfish? Oh, you're really making this hard on me, huh? Let me give you another fish fact and I'll try and decide. Okay. Sunfish. Sunfish, so named because they like to sunbathe near the surface of the water. They do it for half of the day. The average ocean sunfish is 10 feet long and 2,200 pounds, which is quite big. But the biggest was 5,000 pounds. And another little mating fact for Sassy is that they can lay up to 300 million eggs at one time, which is more than any other vertebrate. Polynesians believe eating sunfish is bad luck. Fish are cuties, they really are. Besides anglerfish, oh, obviously it's an octopus. It'd be an octopus. Easy, easy, easy. Octopus are fish? Well, okay, you want me to choose like a fish? Okay, it's so much harder. um, this is a really hard question. Alpha large swordfish, nice. And ring 40, nice. What would I choose? I could be any fish, but not an anglerfish. Gotta be like a fish. I mean, sunfish would be cool. You just laze around for half of the day. You're giant, so nobody messes with you. I don't know, that'd be pretty cool, right? I feel like I'd want to be a big fish. Be like a manta ray or something. That'd be pretty cool. You pray for Tom Cruise, alright. Sawfish. Let's do a sawfish fact. Sawfish are actually rays, not sharks, but saw sharks also exist. They can live in fresh and salt water. Occasionally, in the absence of any male individuals, female small-toothed sawfish give birth to male offspring that are genetically identical to themselves, so they're clones, and they're thought to account for about 3% of the population. Pretty cool to just clone yourself that well. Yeah, I don't know how that's kinky. I don't know, and I don't want to know. Plastic bag. Alright, let's do an oyster fact. Look at those oysters. Oysters can change their gender multiple times during their life. I wasn't sure what caused the change, but it can do so multiple times. And a single oyster filters up to 50 gallons of water a day. So if you got one of those big 55-gallon tanks with an angelfish in it, toss in an oyster. Not, I don't know if that would actually work, like if they're compatible with the same like water temperature and stuff, but it's an idea. Wait, why? Alright, let's do bluefish. Bluefish facts. These fish are very migratory and may be found in coastal waters from Argentina to Nova Scotia. As opportunistic feeders, bluefish often target schools of bait fish and they set up a feeding frenzy. I really want an aquarium, but I don't think I can have one in this apartment. Also, I don't know how I go about getting one, to be honest. I feel like it would be a pain to do without a car. Because I mean, it's less so the like aquarium than the actual fish getting the man o' war. Good. I wanted to talk about the man o' war. Okay. Um. So the man o' war. Um. This is this is my stream, and we're gonna talk about the man of war fish. Um. More so than the actual man o' war itself. Yes, there is the Portuguese man o' war, which is the jellyfish, and there is a man of war fish. And the man of war fish, while juvenile, it lives within the tentacles of the Portuguese man o' war, and it avoids the large tentacles, but it feeds off the smaller tentacles and the gonad. Um, its skin does have resistance to the man-o-war, but it still tries to evade the large tentacles. Um, when when it grows up, it's well, sorry, it's the sole known species uh that under it's dude, I can't even read my own notes. I just like went to two different like thoughts. Sorry. It undergoes a lifestyle shift from pelagic to demersal as it matures, which means basically instead of living under the tentacles of the man of war, uh up in the ocean like top part or in the middle part or whatever. I don't remember exactly where. Demersal means it goes to the bottom as it gets older and becomes like a bottom feeder. It's not a bottom feeder, but it lives at the bottom. There. That was the most I stumbled over anything this entire stream. I'm sorry. It's named after who? The ship or the fish? Uh, it's definitely named after the ship. Ooh, we got the lionfish. Good, good, good. The lionfish. So lionfish are venomous. They're all the little spikes on it are venomous. They're not lethal to humans, but if you do get poked by it, it is very painful. It causes severe nausea and impairs your breathing, which could lead to being fatal if you already have a condition and such, but it's generally non-fatal. I've said before that they're illegal to own. Apparently, it's only illegal in Florida, and because they have problems with it being an invasive species there, people get a lionfish and then dump it in the water. Um, I don't know why. That's such a waste of money, but like it doesn't make any sense in my brain. Um, so they actually in Florida have competitions held to hunt lionfish to try and cull the population. Wish you were a man of war ship. Crazy. And so to clarify, the jellyfish is the man o' war, but the fish is the man of the war. Like it's of, not o. Thought that was interesting. Hammerhead shark, no tiny baby one. Let's do a lobster fact. Lobster. Not all lobsters have claws. They can grow up to 3 feet and used to be considered poor people's food. Um, Pretty much only poor people would buy it. It was like a street food that you could pick up for very cheap. Um, and considered like eating a rat basically was the consideration of it. Love the tiny guys, me too. A YouTube channel where a dude swims around in scuba gear and hunts lionfish with a spear. I've actually seen that before too. I don't know if I've seen that YouTube channel, but I've seen people do that. I think I actually probably saw that on like Nat Geo or something. Microscopic manta ray. Tiniest little boy. I don't eat rats and I am what I eat. You're not a rat. Let's do an eel fact. First of all, electric eels are not eels. Um, they're not eels. I was gonna look up what they actually were, but I forgot to. So they're not eels, though. Um, Eels have a second jaw, kind of like the alien, where it's inside the mouth. The second jaw is inside. It doesn't come like out from the first jaw, but it's in there. It is believed the European glass eels use a magnetic field to navigate, but that's unconfirmed. Seal the deal with the real eel deal. Green. Eels have a second jaw? Yes. Do we only have... No, we don't have... I think we only have 2 facts left. Or 2 fish to do facts on left. Guys, we're almost there. Three. Okay. We're saving the best for last unless we catch it and then do it. Yeah, small stingray. Okay, let's do some clown fishing. Clowning around. Um, so in the clownfish, the clownfish society, we live in a clownfish society. The largest and most aggressive female is the one at the top. Um, Only two of the fish, a male and a female, in a group reproduce through external fertilization. They're protandrous, sequential hermaphrodites, meaning they develop in the males first, and when they mature, they become females. If the female fish is removed from the group, such as by death, one of the largest and most dominant males becomes a female. They live in anemones, in symbiotic mutualism. So the clownfish chase away the predators to the anemones, they rid it of parasites and provide it food, and in return, they get protection. Clownfish like click? Clownfish click? Not that I know of. Possible. Nothing more alpha than becoming female confirmed. Yep. Little fanboy clownfish, yeah. That's why they're great, dude. Tiny bluefish. Hey, bluefish, let's do flounder. So, flounders, obviously, we know what flounders look like. They got both their little beady eyes on one side of the fish, right? Well, they aren't actually born that way. One of their eyes uh, migrates to the other side of its head so that both eyes are on its head when it's an adult. I too like that tiny little manta ray. Alright, we have no more bait. We're going... Let me check my list here first. Let me make sure we've gone through all the fish except for the last one. Yes to all of the freshwater. We already know we have the miscellaneous rainfish. So do we have all of these salt ones? Except for octopus. Is that correct? Are we on to octopus? We are. We are octopus, the very last one. So, plans sleeper shark back, please. I didn't prepare any. I don't want to just sit here on the internet and tell lies. Obviously, octopus are very smart, and they're great at escaping confinement. They can squeeze through any hole that its beak and eyes can get through. So very small holes it can squeeze itself through. You think cats water? No, octopus are water. They can also change color. They have blue blood. There are 300 plus species. One really cool thing that's been noticed that they do is they will actually gather random fish and form a hunting party. And if any of the fish aren't pulling their weight, doing what they're supposed to be doing, the octopus will actually punch them and make them start working again. Um, really cool. Very intelligent. There's no other animal besides humans that would do that. Um, they can get bored and will act on it to entertain themselves. Um, there was one octopus in confinement who would shoot water at I forget, it was some kind of like switch or something to turn the lights on and off, and he actually short circuited it so the whole building was without power for a little while. I believe that's how the story goes. I actually don't know if that's true or not, but that's how the story goes in my mind. Um I didn't write any of that down. It's just something I remembered. But their lifespan only ranges from 6 months to 5 years. So in my mind, I'm like, if octopi live for like 100 years, I truly feel like they would be a remarkable species on the level of humans. I already think they're like, I don't eat octopus, um, because I think they are too intelligent to be eating. I think it is morally wrong to eat octopus. I think octopi and humans lifespan should switch. Me too, 100%. But that's everything. That's all my fish facts. We got through all the fish facts. I didn't catch them all, but that's okay. This was my favorite stream. I enjoyed this stream more than I enjoyed my model debut. This stream won't be toxic, but I think I'm gonna end it here. I might get some fish and chips. I will not get some takoyaki. Um, thank you for hanging out with me, my precious little gamers. I really appreciate you guys sitting here and listening to me blab on about fish facts. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye. Bye. Bye.